Welcome to this demonstration of LinkAccess MBE, a new publishing solution by Fishbowl Solutions for your Creo model-based engineering designs in Windchill. We'll begin by opening a simple part model in Windchill. If we view the related objects table, we can see that it is not associated with any drawings at this time. We'll go ahead and make our request to publish a viewable for this model, which will kick off a job on a conventional Windchill CAD worker. This will create the viewable that can be opened in CreoView, PTC's lightweight viewing application. This publishing request could originate from a check-in, a batch job, a promotion, or a manual request, as we are doing for this demonstration. Once the viewable has been created, we can return to the related objects table and see that a drawing now exists. This drawing was automatically created by a published success listener and will serve as the container for our 3D PDF. From this newly created drawing, we can see the reference back to our original part model and see that a publishing job was automatically created for it as well. This publishing job will render the 3D PDF that will serve as the primary viewable for our placeholder drawing. This job takes place on a custom CAD worker running the Fishbowl LinkAccess MBE software. In addition to the server-based publishing we are demonstrating today, the software can also be ran in a desktop client mode from within Creo. Once the publishing job is complete, we can access the 3D PDF using the same steps we would for opening the PDF viewable for a conventional Creo drawing. After I drag the window from my other monitor, we see that it was directly launched within Adobe Reader. After dismissing the default security prompts, we can begin to interact with our 3D PDF. By holding down the left mouse button, we can rotate the model in 3D space to see it from any angle. We can also zoom or pan for a better look. In a table on the right side, we will see the presentation states that were defined in our original Creo model. The model will be shown in the orientation along with any displayed annotations for the selected presentation state. Selecting one of the dimensions enables the semantic highlighting. This is a powerful feature that allows the viewer to understand the exact geometry being referenced by a dimension. Note the model is also shown in a semi-transparent state while viewing in this mode to further enhance the reference geometry. To better support downstream users who may be unfamiliar with this technology, we have added a help button to display instructions on how to interact with the 3D PDF. All the model attributes and notes are also shown in scrollable tables in the PDF. LinkAccess MBE does not only publish individual components, it offers complete support for any of your assembly needs as well. I will open a small assembly and again show that no drawing is currently related to it. I will then submit a publishing request for this assembly model. I should mention, if a placeholder drawing does already exist based on a previous published job, it will simply be iterated or revised as appropriate in order to serve as the container for this new published job. I should also mention that the LinkAccess MBE functionality is triggered by the presence of an attribute on the model. If the attribute does not exist or is set to false, the part is just handled normally. This allows both conventional parts and drawings and MBE models to coexist in the same Windchill system. This allows you to transition over time as your organization embraces model-based engineering. This attribute would typically be enabled in the start part you provide users for their model-based engineering designs, and be omitted or set to false in any start parts that are intended to be used with conventional drawings. If you have a model that originally used a conventional drawing, which is later converted for MBE, you can simply enable this attribute in order for it to be published correctly. Once the publishing job has completed on the Fishbowl CAD worker, we can again open it like any other PDF drawing viewable. After dragging the Adobe window From my second monitor where it was launched, we first dismiss the security prompts, and once again we can begin interacting with the model in a manner similar to the individual component I presented earlier. We click through the predefined presentation states and see that one of the views actually contains a cross-section, which is supported as well. We also see that semantic highlighting is provided for dimensions in assemblies just as it was supported for individual components. The primary distinction that we will see between individual components and assemblies in our resulting 3D PDF is the addition of a table on the right-hand side that displays the bill of materials for our assembly. Any of the line items in this bill of materials can be clicked on, and the corresponding 3D model will be highlighted in the display. In a similar fashion, we can click directly on any of the 3D models, and their corresponding line item will be highlighted in the bill of materials table display. The quantity is displayed in the table for any components with multiple occurrences, and by clicking the line item repeatedly, each occurrence will be highlighted in a round-robin fashion. This completes our demonstration.